Capricorn, December 1st. Warning, a massive destiny shift begins today, Capricorn. Stop scrolling for a moment, because what I'm about to tell you is time-sensitive, powerful, and directly connected to your destiny. Today, December 1st, marks the beginning of one of the strongest energy shifts you've experienced all year. This is not a prediction. This is not a guess. This is a cosmic warning and a massive opportunity unfolding at the same time. If you've been feeling restless, getting unusual signs, sensing something changing around you, or noticing people acting differently toward you, it's not your imagination. You are stepping into a new timeline starting today, and it will reshape your path in ways you didn't expect. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to reveal the December 1st warning. You must not ignore the destiny shift already happening behind the scenes, and the decision you make today that determines your next 6 months, Capricorn. This message found you for a reason, so don't click away. If you're ready to step into clarity, breakthroughs, alignment, and the power the universe is handing you, make sure you like this video, subscribe, share it with another Capricorn, and drop a comment to anchor the energy. Because what starts today changes everything. Let's begin Section 1. December 1 opens a destiny gateway. Capricorn, as December 1st arrives, the universe does something rare, something intensely deliberate. It releases a message aligned with your soul's highest timeline. This moment carries weight, urgency, and a profound sense of divine timing. December 1st is not just another sunrise. It is a cosmic ignition point, a spiritual threshold, a destiny gateway that has been forming in silence for months. And today, Capricorn, that gateway doesn't just open, it blazes to life. Think about everything you've felt lately. The pressure beneath your ribs, the restlessness that wouldn't let you sleep, the strange sense that something was shifting, even if you couldn't name it, the emotional waves that made no sense. Those weren't coincidences, they weren't anxiety, they weren't just moods, they were signals, preparations, energetic alignments. Your intuition has been whispering that a major shift is coming. And you were right. Today marks the beginning of that shift. The beginning of a new timeline that looks nothing like what you lived this year. For months, you've been moving through a season of silent clearing, releasing patterns, outgrowing outdated roles, detaching from people who no longer match your frequency, and shedding emotional weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. You walked away from situations that drained you. You let go of connections that felt heavy. You outgrew spaces that no longer felt like home. It felt messy. It felt painful. It felt confusing. But Capricorn, it was necessary. Because nothing that collapsed was meant for your next chapter. Nothing that fell apart was meant to follow you into December. Nothing that disappeared was aligned with the destiny opening for you today. What felt like chaos was actually clearing. What felt like loss was actually release. What felt like endings were actually preparations. And now, December 1st activates the rebuilding phase, the moment where your life shifts from breaking down to breaking through. This shift is massive because it restores 3 things you haven't felt in a long time. Stability that comes from you, not from others. You finally begin building a foundation rooted in your own strength, not dependent on unreliable people or unstable circumstances. You stop chasing security and start creating it. 2. Clarity that cuts like lightning. Everything that felt foggy becomes sharp. Everything that felt tangled becomes simple. You suddenly know what you want and what you're done tolerating. People reveal their true roles in your life, and you see exactly who belongs in your December timeline. 3. Momentum. That changes your entire month. Doors that remained stubbornly closed begin to open. Opportunities you thought were gone resurface. Paths you believed were blocked reveal new entry points. The delays dissolve, and your life finally begins to move forward. December 1st is the first day of a 31-day energetic window that flips a switch inside your destiny. From today forward, whatever is aligned with your highest path begins gravitating toward you effortlessly. And anything that drains you, distracts you, or holds you back begins falling away, often without your involvement. This is why so many Capricorns wake up on December 1st feeling nervous, emotional, overwhelmed, or strangely alert. Not because danger is coming, but because your soul senses the shift before your mind can understand it. Your intuition knows, your energy knows, your spirit knows. And if you are reading this right now, Capricorn, it is not an accident. The universe brings messages when they are needed, and this one is. Section 2. The 3 major warning signs you must not ignore. Capricorn, when the universe begins rearranging your destiny, it does not leave you in the dark. It speaks clearly, boldly, repeatedly, not through loud events, but through energetic warnings that only the awakened can sense. And today, December 1st, those warnings become impossible to ignore. These signs are not meant to frighten you. They're meant to prepare you, to position you, to help you glide into this new timeline without resistance, confusion, or fear. So pay close attention, Capricorn. Your December transformation is already unfolding, and these 3 warning signs will confirm it. Warning sign number 1. Your energy is extremely sensitive. Today, you may wake up feeling different, almost as though you stepped into a new emotional atmosphere overnight. Your energy might feel heightened, raw, or hyper-aware. You may notice unusual emotions, sudden fatigue, waves of inspiration, or a strange alertness you can't explain. This isn't weakness, this isn't burnout, this isn't just another mood swing. This is your spirit recalibrating. Whenever your destiny shifts, your internal frequency rises, your intuition sharpens, your subconscious begins processing the new timeline before your conscious mind catches up. That internal recalibration can make you feel easily overwhelmed, unexpectedly emotional, deeply reflective, strangely restless, unusually tired or wired. Capricorn, this sensitivity is not a setback, it's a signal. It means you're receiving intuitive downloads and energetic adjustments to prepare you for what's coming next. Your soul is expanding into a new direction, and your body is feeling the shift first. If today feels unfamiliar, if your energy feels different from the norm, that is your confirmation that the December gateway has opened specifically for you. Warning sign number 2. A sudden realization hits you like lightning. On December 1st, something important becomes crystal clear. It may come as a simple thought, a deep inner knowing, or a blunt emotional truth you can't ignore anymore. But once it hits you, everything changes. This realization may sound like, I can't keep living this way. This situation is draining my spirit. This person isn't meant for my future. I've been ignoring my own worth. I know exactly what direction I need to move in. Why was I holding back for so long? This clarity won't come softly. It comes with force. It arrives like a switch being flipped. Capricorn, this realization is not coming from your rational mind. It is coming from your fated path. It is your destiny speaking. It is the universe whispering, this chapter ends now. The next one begins today. This moment of clarity is one of the strongest confirmations that your old timeline has expired. When the universe wants to shift your future, it begins by shifting your awareness. And once you receive this realization, you cannot unsee it. Warning sign number 3. Someone's true colors appear suddenly and unexpectedly. This is the most impactful sign of all. On December 1st, someone around you may reveal a truth you didn't notice before, through their actions, their silence, or their behavior. Today, you might see, who genuinely supports you, who secretly envies you, who fears your growth, who respects you, who manipulates you, who belongs in your future, and who absolutely does not. This revelation won't be subtle. Someone may distance themselves, suddenly become kinder, show unexpected jealousy, apologize out of nowhere, offer help, withhold support, or reveal their true agenda. Do not panic. Do not confront. Do not overreact. Simply observe. The universe is exposing this person's energy, so you know exactly who can and cannot walk with you into the new cycle that begins today. Remember, your December timeline requires purity, honesty, and support, not hidden negativity. What reveals itself today is not a coincidence. It is alignment. It is protection. It is clarity delivered right on time. Capricorn, these 3 warning signs aren't here to alarm you. They are here to guide you, to help you recognize that your December destiny shift has officially begun. And once these signs appear, your transformation becomes unstoppable. Stay with me. Do not click away. The next section reveals what is actually changing in your destiny. And once you hear it, you'll want to comment instantly. Section 3. The December 1st Destiny Shift. What is actually changing, Capricorn? This is the part of the message where everything becomes clear, where the signs, the warnings, the emotions, and the sudden changes finally make sense. December 1st is not simply a date. It is a cosmic reset, a moment where the universe finally turns the page for you. This destiny shift touches your energy, your relationships, your path, your future, and even the way you see yourself. And today, December 1st, the transformation officially begins. Here's what is changing right now. 1. Your personal power activates. Instantly and unapologetically, Capricorn, for months you've been carrying yourself with quiet strength. You've been patient, composed, and understanding, even when people tried to test your limits or take your kindness for granted. You kept the peace, even when you deserved better. You dimmed your power to avoid conflict. You made yourself smaller to keep certain relationships comfortable. But today, the universe flips that switch back on. Suddenly you feel awake again, clear again, strong again. You stop doubting your instincts. You stop apologizing for your standards. You start showing up as the version of yourself you were always meant to be. This is not the loud, aggressive type of power. This is the calm, magnetic, grounded power that makes people stop and pay attention. Your energy becomes unmistakable, and Capricorn, people feel it. This shift alone sends a ripple through your entire path too. The timeline of delays ends. Movement finally returns. For too long, your life has felt like it was on pause. You were taking action, but nothing moved. You were putting in effort, but nothing changed. You were waiting on opportunities that seemed to stay just out of reach. But Capricorn, that wasn't your fault. It was timing. December 1st ends that cycle of delay. Expect momentum to return fast. Sudden progress in something that was stuck, quick messages or news you've been waiting on, opportunities that appear out of nowhere, green lights where there were once roadblocks, decisions falling into place faster than expected. It's like the universe hits the fast forward button on your path. Everything that was slow begins to accelerate at a speed you didn't think was possible. This is your new timeline activating. 3. The universe begins removing the wrong people. Gently but firmly, Capricorn, this may be the most emotional part of the shift, but also the most necessary. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into this next chapter, and December 1st begins the clearing. You may notice someone growing distant, a conversation that reveals the truth, a person pulling away, someone becoming strangely quiet, a shift in energy you can't ignore. This is not rejection, this is protection. The universe is removing the people who, drain your energy, confuse your purpose, hold hidden jealousy, block your progress, take more than they give, or simply no longer align with your growth. This clearing is not punishment, it's preparation. Your destiny shift requires a clean, energetic field. Anyone who cannot rise with you falls away now. Let them go with peace. 4. A new path opens, one you never expected. This is the surprise twist of December 1st. Something new is entering your life. Something you didn't plan for, but deeply needed. It could be a career opening that changes your financial future, a fresh opportunity you didn't see coming, a new or renewed connection with powerful meaning, a spark of passion or motivation returning, a bold shift in direction. You suddenly feel ready for an internal awakening that changes how you see everything. Even if you can't identify it yet, the energy has already begun shifting. Your life is being redirected onto a path that leads you toward purpose, stability, abundance, and alignment. This is destiny, not coincidence. 5. Your inner strength upgrades, and it shows Capricorn. Today marks the beginning of your internal evolution. You become tougher, not harder, wiser, not colder, more focused, not rigid, more intuitive, not fearful. Your standards rise, your boundaries become firm, your sense of self deepens, your soul feels ready. You stop accepting crumbs, you stop doubting your worth, you stop settling for anything that doesn't match the future you're stepping into. This is not just growth, this is rebirth. December 1st is your emergence, and what comes next will show you exactly why the universe warned you before the blessing arrived. Capricorn, stay with me. The final activation message is where the real shift happens, and you do not want to miss it. Section 4. Final Activation. Message: claim your December 1st destiny shift. Capricorn. Take a deep breath, because everything you have walked through this entire year, every delay that frustrated you, every betrayal that stunned you, every disappointment that drained you, every lesson that humbled you, and every silent night where you questioned your worth has led you to this exact moment. December 1st is your turning point, the pivot, the shift, the reset, the day your destiny quietly rearranges itself around your highest path. This day is not random, it is not ordinary, it is not subtle. It is the moment the universe repositions you for the life you were always meant to step into, but couldn't access until now. Your fate is not repeating, it is upgrading. Your soul is not stuck, it is ascending. Your path is not ending, it is realigning. But Capricorn, listen carefully. A destiny shift cannot force itself into your life. It must be chosen, claimed, activated. You cannot rise into your new timeline while holding on to the emotional debris of the old one. You cannot access a higher version of your life with a mindset built for survival instead of expansion. You cannot step into blessings while gripping people or situations that were only meant to be chapters, not the whole book. So today, on December 1st, the universe places the power directly in your hands and asks you one simple question. Do you step forward, or do you stay where you were never meant to remain? Because right now, an energetic doorway stands wide open for you, glowing, aligned, powerful, unmistakably meant for your next chapter. But you must walk through it. Here is how you activate this powerful shift. 1. Release. Fear has been the anchor holding you in the old cycle. Fear of losing something familiar, fear of walking alone, fear of change, fear of stepping into a new identity. But December 1st is not fear-driven energy. It is courage-driven energy. You don't have to know the whole path, you just need to trust the first step. 2. Trust the signs. Every sign, warning, or intuitive nudge you received today was not random. It was guidance. The universe has been whispering the next move to you. The timing, the people, the opportunities, the endings, the sudden clarity, none of it was accidental. Those signs were instructions for your next breakthrough. 3. Say yes to what feels aligned. Your soul already knows what is meant for you. If something feels exciting, expansive, peaceful, or naturally aligned, say yes. Say yes even if you're unsure. Say yes even if it's new. Say yes even if it scares you a little. Alignment doesn't require overthinking, only recognition. 4. Detach from what resists you. Anything that feels forced, heavy, draining, confusing, or suffocating today is not part of your December path. The door that slams shut is protection. The connection that fades is redirection. The opportunity that slips away is recalibration. If it resists you, release it. 5. Step boldly. You don't need perfection. You don't need guarantees. You don't need approval. One courageous step today activates the entire timeline shift waiting for you. Even a small action is enough to open the floodgates. Capricorn. December 1st is not the end of a chapter. It is the beginning of your transformation. You are stepping into a month where your clarity returns, your confidence rises, your intuition strengthens, the right people show up, hidden opportunities reveal themselves, abundance begins flowing, your purpose becomes unmistakable. You enter your highest timeline. And months from now, when you look back at the trajectory of your life, you will realize December 1st was the day everything shifted, quietly, powerfully, permanently. Your soul feels it, your intuition recognizes it, your energy is awakening to it. And if you feel that internal pull, if something inside you is humming with recognition, if you know this message is meant for you, then this is your moment to anchor the shift. This is how you tell the universe, I am ready, I accept my power, I choose my destiny. Capricorn, comment below. I claim my December 1st destiny shift. This is your activation. This is your signal. This is your first step into your new timeline. Your transformation begins now. Capricorn, if you're still here, then your soul already knows the truth. December 1st is not an ordinary day. This is the doorway. This is the turning point. This is the moment your life quietly, but permanently, shifts direction. Everything you've felt lately, every sign that appeared, every sudden realization, every emotional wave, every unexpected change in people, every moment of restlessness, it was all preparing you for this reset. Today, the universe is not just sending you signs, it is handing you a new timeline, a new beginning, a new level of clarity and power. But here's the truth only the strongest Capricorns will accept. A destiny shift happens the moment you claim it. Not when you hope, not when you wait, not when you doubt, but when you stand up and say, I choose the path meant for me. Capricorn, you are entering a chapter where your strength is undeniable, your intuition is razor sharp, your energy is protected, your goals become achievable, your blessings begin speeding toward you. Your soul finally feels aligned. You are not losing anything today. You are gaining everything. New opportunities, new connections, new clarity, new confidence, new purpose, new direction, new power. This is your ascension moment. And one day you will look back at December 1st and realize this was the day your life shifted into its higher timeline. This was the day you stepped into your true destiny. This was the day the universe chose you, Capricorn. If you feel this in your heart, if something inside you is awakening, if you know this message was meant for you, then don't leave without anchoring the energy. Comment, I claim my December 1st destiny shift. Type it, claim it, own it, activate it. Your new timeline starts the moment you do. And Capricorn, you are so ready for what's coming next.